What's one thing that you're most thankful for coming to Korea?
Uh, that I started therapy because, and also it was something connected with the question that you made ask before, because before being here, come here, I was like um, having some difficulties managing like my emotions and stuff. But I decided like, okay, I'm starting therapy. After that, I'll be back. I'm experiencing a lot of anxiety here, so I'm struggling with this a lot because I've never experienced like that before. So I just decided to start therapy, and it's helping me also to living better here, to live better here. So it's
That's amazing that you can be thankful for that, because people are thankful for like good things. I don't know, I've got a promotion or I've got a good grade, but being thankful for starting a therapy, I think that's really something that shows that you were like very wise, very mature.
I needed it, so I'm very thankful that I started it. So
How does it help you?
I mean, it helps right now. Like, how should I deal with my panic attacks and stuff? In order to experience things here better, I need to deconstruct things and not to feel anxious about something. So, just a lot of thinking about things and always going on. But yeah, it's living abroad is always something that gives you a lot. Like, you get to know different cultures, food, everything, and it's amazing. I don't know, it somehow you became more mature experiencing this, so it's really good for ourselves. So.
True.
Mm.
So when we were walking around trying to find somebody for our podcast, and I told you that our podcast is about one moment in life when you felt loved, and you immediately remembered something, and then you even started tearing up. So I'm really curious to hear that story.
Yeah, basically it's connected with the fact that I started therapy because it was a bit more than a month ago right now, and it was just was a week or a horrible week. I'm sorry, I'm starting crying. It was a horrible week because I was feeling very anxious, always with panic attacks and stuff like that. So I was like, oh my God, I cannot deal with this anymore. So I just text my parents because I cannot like tell them directly, like, I need help. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Take your time. Must be really, really tough.
No, I mean, it's just simple because I just asked for help. And they were like, sure, you need it. Just don't worry. And I felt so, I don't know, relieved of this. And in that moment, I felt really loved by my parents also because, I mean, we had some difficulties during my teenage years, of course, and stuff. So I felt like, okay, I'm connected with them, even though those kilometers and stuff. So I felt like really just okay. Thanks God I have them. So yeah, in that precise moment, I felt like I know they care and stuff. And even when I was reading it, I was so crying so much, and yeah, I felt really loved. It's simple, but yeah.
Was it hard for you to write that message to them? Because for me, if I think of myself asking for help or telling my parents that I needed help or if I was in trouble, it's really difficult because on one hand, I don't want my parents to worry. On the other hand, I think it requires a lot of trust between the two parties to ask for help.
It was really hard also because I mean I'm here, I'm so far away from home, and I mean at the beginning I was just like I want them to be happy that I'm here. I want to know, make them know that I'm happy and stuff like that. Well, instead I was always calling them like, oh my God, please, let's book a flight and just go back home. So yeah.
I think your parents can be really proud of you because you managed all these hard times and you didn't give up in the middle. So I think that's really a reason to be proud of.
I
And
also,
also yourself. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. It was just a hard moment, and I needed this. So
Mm.
thankful for them. Thankful that I started therapy and
Mm.
managing it. So
Yeah, thank you for sharing so honestly and opening up. That I really appreciate that.
thank
It's
you.
really not easy to show our weaknesses. Usually we
sorry.
want to show our strong sides.
I'm sorry that I cry so much.
No. I actually I also started crying because I relate a lot to that. Also, like I think it's so grateful to have parents that you can rely on. Also, me too. Like I've been living in different countries in my life, and I've been traveling a lot, and just knowing that they're always there and they are like these fixed points in my life I can rely on. That
Yeah.
gives you a lot of like stability.
Yeah, no, that's very
Mm.
important. So
Mm.
glad that you understand and feel me somehow. So
Mm.
yeah, thank you
So
so much.
maybe your parents would see this. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Is there
Maybe.
something that you would like to tell them?
I love you because I don't think I'll ever just I love you.
Hmm.
Simple.
Oh, that's really beautiful. It's also not so easy to say.
Yeah, and sorry if I always cry too much. Yeah.
Mm. Was your relationship to your parents always good?
And yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but the problem is that when I was a teenager, so a few years ago, I was always struggling. It was a bit trouble, I don't know. So it wasn't always that simple. I think that we start getting better like when I started to study abroad. So for during my exchange in Madrid, and then went to Rome to study. So I think that distance actually helped us. But I mean, it's not that I had really big problems with them. Just I needed this distance to understand better our relationship and stuff.
Mm. Yeah, I think it was similar for me when I was at home living with my parents, and we fought a lot. And once I moved out, and also I developed myself more, like I got to understand this world better and understand that people are very different. And because I think I just wanted my parents to fit into like one box, but they were somewhere outside.
Yeah.
But understanding that that's okay and that still like they are supporting me, I think that changed my mind a lot to appreciate our relationship.
Yeah, no, I think it's the same for me. I mean, I just needed time to understand things and experience. So that's when I started to get along with them better. So I think it's pretty.
Yeah, thank you very much
No,
for sharing
thank
your
you.
story. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.